Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is Friday for me on November 27th, Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about this problem. Yeah, so I've been eating a lot, so my voice is a little bit iffy, but so let me know if whatever. Yeah, let's see. Today's problem is product of array except self. Okay. So the product, the prefix on this is guaranteed to fit in joint where you want the algorithm 0 and time about the division operation. Okay. The short answer is so there is a one way that I feel like I keep on used to be able to do it is just get a product of every number and then and then and then divide out the number that is the current number. But that doesn't really work when there are zeros and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically we can actually do it in a couple of ways. The way that you can also do it is just having like a prefix and suffix product, and then well, you just multiply them afterwards. That's gonna be linear time, linear space, and pretty okay. But if you want to be able to do an extra zero space, you do the same idea, but just keeping track of where the zeros are. If we're able to keep track of where the zeros are, then because basically the thing with because you can break it down to a couple of cases, right? Which is that if there's 1 0, then that's the only number you care about. If there are 2 zeros, then every answer is going to be 0, right? And then if there are no if there are no zeros, then you just have what we talked about, where you get the product of every number and then just divide out the current number. So let's do it that way. So let's just count zeros as you go 0. I think so anyway. I am recording these live, and this one is a little bit more intuitive, logical type thing. So I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, yikes. But I am doing this live, so if I'm doing it wrong, just fast forward and then maybe I'll do it a little bit better later in the video or something like that. So yeah. So we can do 2 things at the same time. We go num sub. I guess we could just have done for x is nums. We do zeros. If x is equal to 0, zeros. Product to do x, right? Okay, so then now we can break it down to if zeros is equal to if there's zero zeros, then we can just return the answer, which is the num sub. And we can do for x in nums and then product to do x for x in nums, right? So we can do something like this. If zeros is equal to 1, what happens, right? Then we know that product is going to be 0. So then we just find, let's see. Well, let's do the other one first, I guess. If it's greater than 1, like we said, we're just going to have a list of 0 times n, right? Because it's going to be 0 because there's another 0 elsewhere, right? There's at least 1 0 everywhere. And then now, if zeros is equal exactly 1, then we find the index, which is this is the case. Okay, let's just do 0 index is equal to none. We can do z index is equal to, oh, whoops. Okay, fine. Right, and so if zeros is equal to 1, then that means that this is only accurate once. Then we have then every number is so we want how do we want it? So we want answer is equal to 0 times n of these, and then ends up c index is equal to, I mean, you could write another way. I'm just trying to write this to be as clear as possible, because you can probably do it in a cleaner one-liner. But yeah, c of index is equal to, how do I do accumulator again? Maybe I don't need to do this here. Maybe I can just do the else, right? Yeah. I think there is one case Oh, I was gonna say if there are only one number, maybe that would return something weird. But as you can see from the end, it's gonna be at least two. So, so yeah, so it's gonna be what did I say, product, right? And then return answer. Oops. So let's give it a go. And of course, we should go over the other stuff just to kind of see what else is there. Let's just do. I don't know, something like that, right? Should also do negative numbers more, but I don't think this change. This is one of the few problems that changes with negative numbers. So let's give it a submit and hope I'm good. Oh, apparently I get wrong answer. Oh, okay, so improvement, yay! I say improvement because the last couple of times it seems obvious that I have a one-time error. What did I get a one-time error on? Oh, that's interesting. Why do I have this funky stuff? Maybe you could watch that video and let me know how that goes. I think negatives don't actually matter, but maybe I confused myself into thinking that it does. And then I do some, I don't know what I was doing here. Let's see how did I get it right? Did I just fix that? Okay. But I think today's explanation is a little bit clearer, even though I don't really remember this. I just remember that zeros is an issue because I definitely ran into that in the past. But I didn't. I think the way that I did it today is pretty clean. As you can see, this is linear time as I go through this, and all of one extra space because we don't count the output away. But yeah, so you could see that we don't really use any other variable other than during the return. So yeah, linear time over one extra space, linear space in total. So yeah, that's all I have for this one. Apologies if I'm not elaborating enough. Ask me in the comments about any questions. Some of it is because I am, like, my throat is kind of killing me a little bit, so I'm not talking as much as I probably could. So yeah, have a great weekend. Stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health, and take care. Bye-bye.